To get to data, we can use a range of command line tools. One tool that is at the foundation of many of them is SSH, or the secure shell. What SSH enables you to do is to open a terminal and log into a remote machine and work on that. In essence, this is very similar to what we're doing with Open Science Lab. Here, you're running code on a remote machine from inside of your browser. Before that existed, we used the terminal to log into a remote machine. Down here, you can see the command line argument SSH -X or Y. And we have a username at someserver.edu, or whatever the domain name would be. X and Y are options that enable X11 or graphics forwarding. If this is allowed, you can view windows rendered on a remote machine locally. The web server is opening up a window that shows a graphic or some compute interface. X is more secure, sometimes though has some issues. Y is trusted forwarding, sometimes a little less secure. I generally use both. At the end of these sessions, you use exit to close your session on the remote machine. So here's an example. At the top, I say SSH -XY, username at catla.gisize.alaska.edu. When I hit enter, I'm being asked for password. The password is not prompted back to me. So you type in your password, but you do not see it. And then it tells me when my last login time was and from what IP address I came. I can then execute different commands. Here I'm asking what my host name is. It tells me catla.gisize.alaska.edu. Something to keep in mind here is that the prompt has changed. So the terminal shows me that now I'm on a different machine. I'm that user at Catla, and I'm in my home directory in tilde. Up here, this green stuff, this is user at my laptop, also in the home directory. In this remote home directory, I use the program EOG, Eye of GNOME, to open a PNG file, a graphics file. There are some warning messages that occur. They don't have to concern us here. But then the server opens this window on the remote machine, and it's sending it to my laptop, and then I can look at this graphic. As I said before, in essence, Open Science Lab reproduces a lot of that behavior, but not inside of the terminal environment, but in a browser. You can think of the laptop being your browser and Open SAR Lab in the cloud being the remote machine. But you're giving it your username and password when you're starting up your server, so the analogy holds for that. You should put some effort into clarifying in your own mind what this means, that you are indeed working on different physical machines, because that will help you understand where your data actually are and what you can do with them for your analysis.